Come on now, everybody wants to quit the system. This mindset has been going on for generations. But you can't walk out the door if you've never got in. And you can't avoid the economic system that you were born into, unless you want to fight it for your whole life and never get to your dreams. Look, if you don't have skills and you don't have expertise, you're not going to escape the rat race that you want to escape so bad. You're just sitting outside the maze with no cheese. Let's talk about how to get free from the rat race and get paid without spending your whole life in survival mode. Now, here's the truth about time freedom. I get it. You don't want your life to revolve around a job. You know that you're not on earth just to work and then keep on working. But here's the problem. If you skip building skills and you skip securing a solid income early on, you're not free. You're just broke and stressed on top of that. Survival mode eats your brain power. And living off of others defeats the purpose of escaping the rat race, because now you have them enslaved to the rat race to support you. But back to your own survival mode. When you're wondering how to cover rent, how to pay for meals, you're not plotting how to travel the world or start a business or do whatever your dream and hope happens to be. You're just trying to eat. This is why a good job is part of the plan. Remember, a job isn't just selling your soul. A good job pays you enough to breathe and save, gives you structure, benefits, and a runway for your next move, and lets you invest in skills, equipment, and opportunities that you can later monetize on your own terms. You need a launch pad before you can orbit. Skills are the rocket. Steady income is the fuel. And you don't know this yet, but being associated with a company, agency, or organization that's bigger than just you gives you networking capability, and also gives you a means to practice your skill on their dime. All right, let's talk about how to build the skills that actually pay. Number one, pick a high-value skill. Coding, sales, design, project management, digital marketing, trade skills, data analysis, things that businesses will pay for. Even if you go to college and major in gender studies, the content, the research skills, those types of things are relevant to the fields that I just mentioned. Number two, get good fast. Free courses, certifications, internships, apprenticeships, real-world practice. You're not aiming for perfect, you're aiming for paid. And then number three, use your job to sharpen your game. As I said before, treat it like a paid training ground. Learn the systems, watch the pros, make connections, take full advantage of that big name organization that you're working for. I promise you there's a better way to escape than to just quit and say, it doesn't make sense to live life unless I'm doing my dream. Here's a better way to escape. Scenario number one, you're an entry-level project manager making $60K a year. In 3 years, you've leveled up to $90K, started freelancing on the side, and built a $40,000 emergency fund. Now you can drop to part-time without sweating the bills because you have that cushion and you can actually begin increasing your freelancing that you were doing on the side. Scenario number two, you train as an electrician. Then you work 5 years building your skills. Then you open your own business. But when you open your own business, you hire 2 apprentices. You work 3 days a week and your business pays you more than full-time hours ever did. The point, you leave your job with something valuable, not empty-handed. It's really important that you have a mindset shift because I understand the frustration. I've had the frustration. Like, what am I doing on this job? I have other things I want to do. The point, though, is to play it smart. Otherwise, you deal with regrets and you still have bills to pay. So your first goal isn't to avoid work. It's to avoid bad work. If you think about the stability you get out of it, not all 9-to-5s are bad. Build expertise. Get a solid job, stack your money, and then you can choose whether to work, scale back, or walk away because you have options. Freedom feels a lot better when you're not worried about where the next meal is coming from. So hopefully I caught you on time because you don't have to love the job. Kind of think of it as a job. That's something I'm going to start doing with my job. When there's a part of it I don't like, even though I like most of it, I'll just remind myself, it's just a job. Don't get caught up. It's a job. But remember to use it like a ladder. Climb until you can step off into the life you want. If you try to skip the ladder, you'll just be staring at a wall, wondering why you can't reach the top. All right, remember to follow and subscribe if you want to, but in the meantime, hit me in the comments. Drop a muscle emoji if you're building skills, a camera emoji if you're securing your launch pad, and a rocket emoji if you're ready to plan your escape route. And I will see you there.